What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Back when I was coming up, brothers, and most of you in American society, being talented, being skilled, having something to offer the public was what got you paid, right? We had our few idiots in hip hop and things like that, but you know, as far as being skilled, most of us tried to go to college. We already knew what it was like, what you were expected to be somebody, even the women. That's why we saw so many black women in colleges and during the late 80s and, you know, during the New Jack Swing era, and a lot of ladies getting the independent thing because they wanted to actually get into the economy. It's still that way, but now you can get on by being extremely ratchet as F. Like, the more dustier you are, the better. You can get paid for like not doing, like being the most atrocious person that you can be, can help you get a deal. I mean, if you're on Section 8, your breath stink, you're dusty, you're horrible, you're terrible, all of that, and then some, can really help your ass out by being awful. And don't nobody do that better than goddamn Sexxy Red. I gotta give it to her. Give her a round of applause. I have never seen somebody make ratchet so popular, make being hood so popular, make being dusty so popular like Sexxy Red. I've never seen it. I gotta give it to her. Being dusty, being incredibly egregious, being just incredibly disrespectful is her. But she does it at schools. I gotta give her credit. She's consistent at least. You know, she ain't the kind of person that's fake with it. As dusty as she is in her personal life, she's as dusty as she is at school. Okay? That's the truth. As dusty as she is in her personal life, dusty as she is at school. What kind of school? Where she's going to these schools and she's out here trying to perform. The problem is she came there smelling like weed. Okay? Smell like weed. So I know you don't believe me, and it's so bad because her boobies are bouncing, so we gotta put the audio only. And then maybe I could play the last part where she's on top of the car. But let me play it and I'm gonna come back.
They tried to put me out from this school. Bless me. I'm coming back around that. I don't want me in there. That's why I'm finna cause a riot.
Nobody called the police.
So look, so this school put me, I came up here, got you, try to start kids getting the word of the day. They gonna put me on me. Tell me I smell like weed. Watch this. He gonna try to get mad. Oh man. I don't give a fuck making his job hard. My job hard. Every day I'm fighting for my life. Every day. No.
Like I'm finna sit with y'all.
They ain't come to see you, Otis.
Otis?
You heard who they screaming for? Hiya. Bro, me fuck my head up.
I ain't gonna hop down on that. Oh, smack that ball.
So you heard that, right? She came to the school smelling like weed. I know you don't understand what I'm talking about. She came to the school smelling like weed, had weed on with the kids, then got on top of the car, rapping outside, performing for the kids after she got kicked out. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Tell me that ain't just, I'ma do what the hell I wanna do when I feel like it. What are you gonna do? That ain't no different than Tiffany Henyard. Y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch it. It ain't no different than Tiffany Henyard. It's the same goddamn thing. It's the same thing. LaToya Cantrell. I'm sorry. You have sisters in Black America that just said, listen, we don't give a damn what y'all want to do. We're not saying that all of them is doing this, but I'm telling you the attitude. Because why I'm gonna say this? A man would never do that. If a man get kicked out smelling like weed, he damn sure ain't gonna go out there and do a concert. You wanna know why? Because he know he gonna get his ass locked up and they gonna deal with you harshly. They're not gonna lock those ladies up though. They're not gonna lock them ladies up. All right, they're not. So they know that they're gonna do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? So then when these young ladies listen to what I'm saying, these young women start getting sexualized because of this music and how they're trying to pretend to be like these female rappers out there, the last thing I want y'all to say is black men are responsible. Because black men are responsible for certain things. This ain't one of them. This is what y'all are doing. All right, this is what y'all are getting behind. Don't try to say, well, that ain't me. No, we know that ain't you. But here we go. Here we go. Blame y'all self at this point. Because I don't never see feminists, black feminists, I never see them coming after sisters like Sexxy Red. You know, and to be fair to a lot of black women out there that I know personally, they ain't nothing like her. Gonna be real. I know a lot of sisters that work good jobs, that have been trying to do the right thing, professional. I have a manager that's my GM, that's a female. She would lose her mind if somebody would portray her like that. It's so many women all over the black world that don't act like Sexxy Red. But then here y'all come with the one-sided arguments like black men responsible for this and that. Okay, what about her? Cause you know we can't talk about her because y'all gonna say we hate women. Now, when y'all's image get out there and they attach her to y'all, imagine some of them kids is white. Oh, they gonna say all of y'all act like Sexxy Red. Because let me tell you something. This black man who was in New York, you know, unfortunately, we have some brothers out there hitting white women in the face. There's some delusional, mental ill brothers out there in the community, randomly hitting white women. What did this guy say? Every time he walks in New York now, and white women look at him, they look at him with fear. Why? Because he's black. And y'all don't want to hear it, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it every time. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. They see a sister that act like that. Other communities, other races look back and say, I told you. See, didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? This is what they be doing. Y'all don't want to deal with it like that. I know you don't. I know that you don't. I know that y'all don't want to deal with that, right? Because it's too hard to deal with it like that. I get it. You don't want to deal with it. But we're going to deal with it where it's at. We're going to put the paint where it ain't. All right? The same way that black men get stereotyped is the same way y'all as black women get stereotyped. It's the same thing. All right? It is the same exact thing. When we are suffering, so is y'all. All right, the whole world look at us and say, see, I told you it was like that. What do you think is happening with y'all? This ain't no different. They look at y'all and say, oh, you know what? This is what's going on. See, I told you. And we gotta be mindful of that. So when we get behind buffoonery, we tell them folks that they don't care. Look at Tiffany Henyard. That's nothing. That's the downfall of supporting stupidity in your community. That's what you get. The reason why they in Dolan, Illinois complaining right now is because of the stupidity that they have allowed in that society. Now they're upset. Now they're angry. Don't get angry, no. Like, let it be a lesson to all of us. Do not support that which is stupid. That needs to be eradicated from the community. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shitty Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity John. Appreciate you for all this Kurt Bell. We're out.